Hey guys, so I know I haven't made a video in a really long time, but now that I do have the time, I thought, why not? So really this video is just going to be like more like updated routine of how I would normally do my makeup, some advice. It's pretty simple, straight to the point, and I will also include how I would clean and prep my face prior to doing my makeup. So anyways, I normally wouldn't do this step. I would just wash my face, wet my face, wash my face with a rag, and go ahead and start on my makeup. But because I haven't done this in a while, and my face could really use it, it's about like 2:30 already in the afternoon, and I'm sure my face has dirt and oil build up already. So I'll just go ahead and tell you guys how I would really do this, especially because not all of us have time and the money to go get our face professionally exfoliated. This would really work. Like, I got this brush from Amazon. It's like 30 bucks, and I'll just be like using this cleanser, this face cleanser, and it's by First Aid, and it's for sensitive skin. If you have acne, you can literally use this every day. So this spin brush is just going to really make sure that it unclogs your pores and really like scrubs away all of the dirt and the oils on your face. So I'm having a difficult time to video this part, so just bear with me. Let's see, where the hell am I gonna put this at? Okay, I don't know if you can see me like this, so I'm gonna wet my face. This brush, just gonna wet it under the sink. Okay, I'm gonna use warm water for this. Spinning. Now that's done, and my face feels really tight but definitely really smooth. I can automatically feel the difference from what it was before and now. You wanna really have a clean face before you do your makeup, because it's just really gonna help with your makeup like attaching and like really staying on there. Next, I'm going to use the Thayer's Witch Hazel alcohol-free toner. This is the cucumber one, and this is just going to soothe and really cleanse your face. So like I said, the whole spin brush thing, I normally wouldn't do this. I just like wash my face with the rag, and then apply the toner. But like I said, my face really needed it. So after the toner, next I'm going to use a moisturizing lotion. Now I'm really oily, and like I'm just using like a little bit. I'm really oily, but moisturizing your face is like a must, because it'll help with like not producing as much oils, because your face will already be moisturizing, so it'll prevent those oils from seeping through your makeup throughout the day. Also because the cleanser and the toner, they make your face really tight, and the moisturizer just helps make it not feel tight. Alright, so my face is ready to go. It's really soft, it feels perfect, and I can now proceed with my makeup. So I have a lot of primers. The ones that I mainly use is like this YSL primer. I have No Pore Blem primer, Touch and Soul, and this other one by Touch and Soul too. I don't know, they came in my BoxyCharm, so today I'm just gonna use this one though. And if you notice that these are all like pore reducing, they all give that soft blurring effect. And when you're going to get a primer, look for the ingredient dimethicone, because that's the ingredient that's going to give you that soft blur effect. It's gonna make your makeup look airbrush basically, especially if it's for like a full coverage foundation. I don't personally like full coverage foundation. My fiance interrupted my video, so whatever, I'm just gonna proceed. And now, if you are really oily like I am, besides the primer, I also use another mattifying primer. And the one that's a must-have for me, like it is the best mattifying primer. I mean, I wouldn't know if there's any other better mattifying primer, because this is like the one that I always use and I'm sticking to it and I'm never gonna try anything else, is the Rimmel mattifying primer. And it is like super matte. So because it's super matte, I'm just going to apply it where I get most oily at, because if I like apply this like everywhere where I'm not oily or get as oily, I will get pretty dry. I might get like dry patches or something. Like, it's really mattifying. So I'm just gonna apply this like on my cheek right here, my chin, my nose, because that's where I get most oily at, and my forehead, on my eye, on my eyelid. Okay, so I did my eyebrows off camera. So anyways, next I'm going to apply the Shape Tape concealer as a base on my eyelids, and I'm gonna do my eyeshadow. I'm not gonna set my concealer. I actually find that if I don't set it, it picks up a lot more shadow, making it a lot more pigmented. So I'm not gonna set it. And I'm going to use this palette. You guys, I'm subscribed to the BoxyCharm subscription. It's like $21 a month, and they give you like 5 full-size products. You know, and it's pretty worth it, because most of the time they really do give you good products, and like they always give you an eyeshadow palette. Most of the time they give you like a facial cleanser, mascara, lipsticks, lip glosses. I've received a lot of primers, a lot of loose setting powders, always a palette. Especially if you really want to get into makeup, you know, a subscription will help. You know, you get to branch out into different other products. So I'm just gonna use this palette by Pearl, and see, it's like a very sunset vibe, and just dip it into this. I always start my eyeshadow with a soft brown, orangey color. It makes your blending much more easy, makes your eyeshadow blend a lot more, makes it really faded. And for blending, always use a big fluffy brush like this. Don't like brush it onto your eyelid, more like tap it into your crease. I'm gonna take this really pretty pink, really bright.
Eyeshadow from the last time that I used it. I guess I used like purple or blue with this brush.
Next, I'm going to go in again with that other orangey color that I used at first and just really blend in that pink. Okay, now next I'm going to use this, let's see, it's by Siat, London. I don't know, it's some eye cream shadow. It came in my BoxyCharm. I've like never used it, so I'm gonna use it today. You know what? That's really cute. That's really freaking cute. I like that. That's really nice. That's really freaking nice. The foundation that I use is the Fenty foundation, and then I mix it with some drops of this, by Cover Effects, and it's the darkest one, I think. It's the Candlelight color. And like I said, I'm really oily, so I did use that mattifying primer, and the Fenty foundation is matte too. It's a soft matte, so I don't like looking like flat, because you know some mattifying foundations just make you look really just flat, like you like really have foundation on, like a lot of foundation, and like you want to look like you really beat your face, like you really did your makeup really good, but you also don't want to look like cakey. I find that mixing the foundation with some glow drops gives you that glowy, sun-kissed, dewy look without looking oily. There's a difference between looking oily, and then there's a difference between looking glowy. Is I'm just gonna put it like right there. I'm not gonna put a lot because it's really dark. I don't want to make myself look darker than what I already am. And this will also work as like a bronzer. Next, I'm going to apply my concealer. To bake my face. Look, this is another thing that came in my BoxyCharm. It's the Becca loose setting powder. It's a 100 ml set and refresh powder. It says keep me close to keep me cool. Cool. I'd rather use a sponge instead of a brush because I feel like with the sponge you like really can go into those lines, those fine lines, make sure you know, it prevents it from creasing.
And then I'm just gonna push this in. And my nose here too. It feels wet.
It doesn't feel like powder. It feels like I wet my sponge and then dipped it in the powder. And I didn't wet my sponge. That's weird.
Yeah, that feels wet, dude. What the heck?
I'm also going to apply some powder on my eyebrows just to make them look more like feathery, more natural looking. And I'm gonna use the Lorac Contour Pro.
I think it's powder because I just feel like it's more easy to blend than cream. Then going with the cinnamon brush and dip it into that darker one.
Now I'm going to brush off the certain powder to really give me a defined, contoured, sculpted face. I'm going to go in again with the powder with my blender, and I'm going to just make a really sharp line underneath my contour, and I'm gonna start from about right here where this part of my ear is, and I'm going to go about right here, okay? I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush and I'm going to use this matte bronzer by NYX or whatever.
Forehead.
After the bronzer, I'm gonna go in with blush, and I'm using this palette. It came in my BoxyCharm 2. I don't know what the hell it says, but it's pretty. So let's see. I'm gonna do this color right here.
I love blush. I love putting blush on the tip of my nose. I feel like it's really charming.
Next, I'm just gonna put some eyeshadow underneath, make my eyes like really pop. And I'm gonna go in with that orangey color that I went at first. I'm gonna spray my face, and then I'm going to apply the highlighter. Now that my face has dried, I'm gonna go in with Artist Couture for my highlighting part. And this I also got in my BoxyCharm. Oh, I almost forgot to contour my nose. Alright, so my camera ended up dying a little bit ago, so I went ahead and applied falsies, and I also did my lipstick. I just brown lip liner and a really nude lipstick. I was really feeling the Bratz vibe, pink eyeshadow, nude lipstick. I took my hair down. So yeah, like basically that's it. But I finally had time since I am on my maternity leave. I have about like 2 weeks, maybe less than that, till the baby arrives. So I have time now, and then after that, who knows, you probably won't ever see me ever again. So I hope you guys enjoyed.